Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series on chemical process plant design and economics. Myself, Jaimin Pandya, Assistant Professor in Chemical Engineering Department of LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. So let's start with new chapter which is a estimation of total product cost. So in this lecture, we'll talk about the estimation of total product cost. Then we'll talk about the manufacturing cost, general expenses, direct production cost, fixed charge, and plant overhead cost. So let's start with estimation of total product cost. Important part is estimation of total product cost for operating plant and selling of product. So what is important part in estimation of total product cost? Important part of estimation of total product cost is the estimation of cost for the operating plant and selling of the product. So these both are important part for estimation of total product cost. One which is the estimation of cost for the operating plant and second which is the selling of the product. This cost can be grouped under the general heading of total product cost. The letter in is generally divided into the category of manufacturing cost and general expenses. So what is meaning of manufacturing cost? Manufacturing cost is a somewhat which depend upon the interpretation of direct and indirect cost. So in estimation of total product cost, generally two parts is considered. Part 1 which is the estimation of total cost for the operating plant and second part which is the selling of the product. And total product cost is generally divided such as the manufacturing cost and general expenses which also known as the non-manufacturing cost. So accuracy is required or can say that accuracy is the important in estimation of total product cost as it is estimating capital investment cost. The large source of error in total product cost estimation are overlooking element of the cost. That's why a tabular form is a very useful for estimation of total product cost. So accuracy is the important part in estimation of total product cost because it requires for the capital investment cost. The large source of error in total product cost estimation are overlooking the element of cost. So let's discuss how the total product cost can be calculated. The total product costs are commonly calculated on one of three bases such as the daily basis, unit of product basis and annual basis. The annual cost is probably the best choice for the estimation of total product cost because the effect of seasonal variation is smoothed out in the calculation of annual basis. Second factor which is the plant on stream or can say that plant on stream time or equipment operating factor is considered in annual basis. Third factor which affects on annual basis is permeate more rapid calculation of operating cost at less than the full capacity and it provides convenient way of considering the infrequently occurring but large expenses such as the annual turnaround the cost in refinery. So these four are factors for the annual cost estimation. So this is all about total product cost. Now let's talk about the manufacturing cost. As talked previously, total product cost can categorize as a manufacturing cost and general expenses. So what is meaning of manufacturing cost? So manufacturing cost or can say that all expenses directly connect with the manufacturing operation or physical equipment of process plant itself are including in manufacturing cost. These expenses considered here are divided into three classifications such as a direct production cost, fixed charge or plant overhead cost. Manufacturing cost for any industry, company and refinery is changed from 75% to 85% in which 66% is the direct manufacturing cost, 10 to 20% is the indirect or can say that fixed manufacturing cost and 5 to 15% is the overhead cost where general expenses is the 15% to 25%. So let's talk about the direct production cost. Direct production cost include expenses directly associated with the manufacturing operation such as the cost for the raw material, including their transportation and unloading of raw material, direct operating labor cost, supervisory and clerical laboratory directly connected with the manufacturing operation. That's why its cost is considered in direct production cost, and plant maintenance, repair, operating suppliers, power, utilities, royalty, and cost for analysts are also considered in direct production cost. It should be recognized that some of the variable costs listed here, a part of direct production cost, have an element of fixed cost in them. For maintenance and repair, decrease but not directly with the production level, because the maintenance and repair cost still occurs when the process plant is shut down. Now let's talk about the fixed charge. Fixed charge are expenses which remain practically constant from year to year and do not change with change in production rate. For example, depreciation, property tax, insurance, and rent are considered in fixed charge. Fixed charge calculated by total production cost minus variable cost per unit multiplied by number of unit produced, and average fixed cost calculated by total fixed cost upon number of unit produced. So this is all about fixed cost. Now let's talk about plant overhead cost. Plant overhead costs are for the hospital and medical services, general plant maintenance and overhead, safety services, payroll overhead including the pension, vacation allowance, social security, and life insurance, packaging, restaurant and other facility, salvage service, control laboratory, property protection, cost for the plant superintendent, cost for the warehouse and storage facility, special employee benefit. These all costs are considered in plant overhead cost. Plant overhead cost generally calculated by the cost of goods sold minus cost of raw material minus labor cost, and overhead ratio can be calculated by the operating expenses upon operating income plus taxable net interest income. So this is all about plant overhead cost. Now let's talk about the general expenses. In addition to manufacturing cost, other general expenses are involved in many company operations. These general expenses may classify as administrative expenses, distribution and marketing expenses, research and development expenses, financial expenses, and gross earning expenses. So general expenses further classified as the administrative cost, distribution and marketing cost, research and development cost, gross earning cost, and financing cost. So what is administrative cost? Administrative costs include cost for the executive and clerical wage, office supply, engineering and legal expenses, or can say that upkeeping building and general communication. So costs required for the administrative work, which include the executive and clerical work for the office and office supply, engineering and legal expenses, upkeep on office building and general communication. These all are considered in administrative cost. So what is meaning of distribution and marketing cost? Distribution and marketing costs are incurred in process of selling and distribution the various products. These costs include expenditure for the material handling, container, shipping cell office, salesmen, technical sales, service and advertising. So these costs are mostly considered for the distribution and marketing of the product. Now let's talk about the research and development costs. Research and development costs are incurred by the any progressive concern with wish to remain in competitive industrial position. These costs are for the salary, wage, special equipment, research facility and consultancy fee related to development of new idea or improvement of process. So research and development include various costs such as the salary and wages for the special equipment which require for the research of facility and consultancy fees related to development of new idea or improvement of process. Generally, research and development costs are 10% of any plant cost. Now let's talk about the financial expenses or financial cost. Financial costs include the extra cost involved in the process for the money necessary for the capital investment. Financing expenses is usually limited to the interest on borrow money, and this expenses is sometimes listed as a fixed charge. So now let's talk about gross earning expenses. Gross earning expenses, or can say that gross earning costs, are based on income tax law. These expenses are direct function of gross earning made by the various interests held by the particular company. Because these costs depend on company-wide picture, they are often not including in a pre-design or preliminary cost estimation figure for the single plant, and probably return are the reported as a gross earning obtaining with the given plant in design. However, when the considering the net profit and the expenses due to the income tax are extremely important, and this cost must be included as a special type of general expenses. So in this lecture, talk about the estimation of total product cost, which classifies the manufacturing cost and general expenses. Manufacturing cost further classified as a direct cost, fixed charge, and plant overhead cost, where general expenses further classified as a administrative cost, gross earning cost, cost for the research and development. So these all are considered in general expenses. So this is all about today lecture. I am completing my lecture here. Thank you.